All righty. Happy day. I gotta play a little bit before I start getting cantankerous. I'm in a cantankerous mood tonight. This is for the pig, the fox, the chicken, and the turkey. And we're talking about chicken man, pig woman, fascist furry fucktard, and a millennial turkey. And I ain't gonna name their usernames. So they all know who I'm talking about. It's chicken man, pig woman. Pig woman's a total pig. Son's allegedly some kind of scientist, but like all she can do is rage at me irrationally. You're totally irrational. You have not said one rational word to me yet, bitch. Totally not rational at all. It's not intersex. Well, fucking prove it. You're some kind of scientist. Prove it, bitch. And Chicken Man coming in here. Oh, now you can see it's totally insane. You might want to find somebody sane to help you with your shit. And cackling, nobody cackles. No, nobody. Well, a lot of people do, but like, excuse me, I have an expressive face. You're angry and unhappy, and you're jealous of my expressive face and my ability to express myself coherently and attract the adoration and respect of younger people who dig where I'm coming from. So shit on me all you like. You're just a bunch of poofling and monkeys. I'm gonna blow a little bit. That drives them off. So I got 4 people here. Nobody said anything. I got 2 likes. So we're on it tonight. I'm like driven. Bring them on. Michelle Delaney, come on. Cammy Dick Girl, come on. Tell me about myself. Come back. Come on, tell me about myself, you dumbass motherfuckers. Well, hey, Jacob. Happy day. I don't stalk anybody. People stalk me. And, go ahead, tell your story. And if I recognize what it is, I'll tell you what really happened. I don't stalk anybody. People stalk me. Thanks, man. Is this somewhere in Tucson? Because there are 2 people in Tucson that might claim that I'm stalking them when one of them is believing a lie about me and cut me off from an organization that she shouldn't have. And the other one is trying to invade my privacy. Yes, those 2. Please contact me on the side. Was it Lisette Trujillo or was it Cammy Dick Girl? If it was Lisette Trujillo, we're going to court. Cammy Dick Girl, she's going to jail. But thank you. I appreciate that. And hey, Roach, thanks for coming. So that's the thing. It's, these people are trying to tell the world things that I'm not, and then the world knows that I'm not because they can see what I really am. And I have a long track record and a lot of references. I'm a fuck up. I'm a total fuck up, and people like me for that. I have a talent for saying exactly the wrong thing at the right time and make people laugh. I'm real good at that. But I also can make people extremely angry and want to kill me by saying the same sorts of things that they don't want to hear about reality that they're not facing. But that's just me, I have my own reality, and it's like it goes by my senses work. I'm this congealed energy here, You know, I mean, it's energy being turned into mass, and I have, you know, it's my responsibility to keep this mass from like causing pain to my energy being, right? And I got to keep breathing, or else my energy being can't occupy it anymore, and that's just the way that works, right? I think, Jacob, uh, we can drum. I think, you know, the lag's usually too much, but I don't know how to bring you on camera here, but we can do that. I know I can bring you on camera at Facebook. Did you send me a friend request on Facebook? I don't remember. I think I'm gonna play some more because I really don't feel like raging. When I'm talking too much, my jaw ends up hurting. I'm gonna play more. See who shows up, see who's talking, what they want to talk about. I'm gonna play for a while. No, that's not where I wanted to go. No. Right on. Because I know I can bring you on, you know, like I can open a room at Facebook and anybody who wants to play in there can. There's conversation this evening. I don't know what's gonna happen. There was some buffering, you know, where sound and video weren't synced. We'll see. But I don't know. I can bring you on camera over there and we can drum and play. Huh. Which one did you try to send it to? There's two. Tommy Jane, you might not be able to send one to because they have it blocked right now. And I don't know if I trust you enough for you to come on the T-Tay yet. There's yeah, that might work. But the Tommy Jane is blocked, and I really like. I'm not confident enough yet to let you on my private account and expose you to everybody else. Yeah, it's blocked right now. It's blocked. It'll be unblocked in about 10 days. I'll send me the what your Facebook thing is, and I think I can send you a friend request. I can't. You can't see my account right now. They got it all blocked off. Part of their shadow ban on me. I had a really frustrating ass day today, and I came to the realization that someone was not a friend, but really just a client that wasn't performing well as a friend at all. I enjoy doing this. I'm nuts. I'm totally fucking crazy. I've had a totally fucking crazy life, and but I want to be happy, and I want people to be happy. I want to play a happy song. I want to tell stories that are meaningful and are filled with evidence-based facts instead of fucking bullshit you've been fed all your lives. That's what I'm about, and I'm really grateful for the audience I get that's like respectful and inquisitive and supportive. I really love you folks. And that's where it's at. I don't. When I got kicked to the curb, my sex was damaged as a child. I have what you might call minor invisible disability due to medical malpractice. They carved on me and made a mess. That I have things I suffered through, that I get bullied for, which is kind of amusing. That people would like key on these things where I have problems in excretion that I sometimes am not able to control, but I don't shit myself every day or even every week or month. Okay, and I don't lose much to that. I just don't. And they want to tell me I have COPD when what I really have is like an over. I have a feeling we're not going to want this priest fellow around here for very long. I don't know what went down there, but this guy looks like he wants to go and talk about something really that we don't need to talk about here. You know what I mean? So I want to keep it positive. I really do. My life has been okay. Well, let's stay away from Chris's mom. I want to keep things happy and upbeat. I don't care about playful. Punch up. That's where it's at this week with that Dave Chappelle clown. It's fucking punch up. You're not funny punching down. Punching down is punching for empire. Got to punch up at empire. You don't punch down. Cute. I just leave it alone. Just leave that alone. Because that whole reality, all these people, AMB is professional IT security contractors. Okay, those people are being paid. They're making money defaming me. Okay, if you are a kiwi farmer and you are not earning money from defaming me, you are taking the risk of going to jail for nothing, just because you've been convinced to hate somebody for reasons that aren't true. Anothermessageboard.com. That's the main truth. I've been on the list since 1970. Okay, and I've been totally dogged on the internet since 1999. And Kiwi Farms only showed up 5 years ago, and AMB only showed up 10 years ago. When the first time the government broke into my machine was on January 9th, somewhere between January 19th and 21st, I think it was. It was a weekend, in 1999 when my partner was in New York at a Yippie convention, or Yippie meeting, and I was back in the mansion on his machine. That don't seem right. I guess that whole year, and then it just fell apart. Yeah, it was. He was in New York, and I wasn't online 20 minutes, just trying to see how much I could download before the connection would block. And in Windows 95, you could see the guy breaking in. You see him light everything up in the file manager and take some and leave some behind. And I had to totally, on both ends, the ISP and I both had to reconfigure the connection. I just crashed it so badly. And that was 1999. I held up, and I'm still smiling. You know, it's like today was one frustrating ass fucking day. I couldn't get online because my keyboard and mouse both decided to take a shit today. I don't know why. I was able to replace the mouse quickly, but then I've been waiting on a weed delivery from somebody for several days. It's been ticking me over, and today we made an arrangement for her to bring the keyboard with her too, and she didn't show. So I had to go out and get a keyboard. But I also blocked her. And she wasn't being a friend. She's being, she's a client, and here I was trying to, she's not doing reliable business. So I had no animosity, just bye. It's time to go. I've got too many good things going on. A friend that became alienated and walked away from me 3 years ago when they fucked over my relationship with the local 420 family that totally kissed and made up today, and she's going to sell me her truck, her van, and possibly give it to me before I can pay her, which will be good. Not what's going on there. A little bit. What we got going on here? What year? I'm not sure what were you asking about? AMB's been after me for 10 years, and Kiwi Farm's been after me for 5. But AMB got put on me by somebody else. I uncovered the white nationalist connection to a site called scam.com in 2005. And it's just been one crazy ride ever since. Since then, it's been impossible for me to really even dig in on any message board other than these 2 troll boards and Facebook. And they got me banned from Twitter, Quora, Medium. I haven't found anything worth a flop. Discord's a joke. I haven't seen anything but lunatics on Discord. I have a good, friend base and following at Facebook going. I'm global, but I'm modest following. I don't know. I don't like to, I don't pay attention to that. I'm me, living my life, doing my thing, and y'all welcome to do whatever you want. And I go by like how much negativity I'm receiving as opposed to how much positive feedback. I don't care the numbers. I'm worried more about the quality. Is the feedback good? I don't care about the numbers. The feedback's good. People appreciate what I do. And that's enough for me. I don't care if people hate me, because more people appreciate what I do than hate me. It's a no-brainer, man. Why engage the people that hate me? Here, look. Let's go look and see what some of these people have been saying about me today. and I think I'm getting ass blasted mad when I read it, and it's upsetting. Especially when they're like running. I don't even. I refuse to read most of it. I mean, like they've got a sock puppet of my mother now at both sites. So here's what they're commenting on this zooming fucktard, lonely zooming fucktard. They think I'm all alone. They just don't realize that this is a moment in my life where I feel like talking to the camera. I'm a performance artist. I'm an educator. You're a fucking truck driver. You like to take dick up your ass. Who are you to talk about me? That wasn't even the chicken, pig, fox, or turkey. That was Nomad, the chicken shit fucking bomb loader. Thinks he's a fucking hero, and he's bisexual, and he's an underling, and he's one of the AMBs. He's just a fucking errand boy. See what else we got here. Got Lulu. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. Like she's saying, are you saying the last? I said, you don't. Yes, yeah. Fucking morons. It's just fucking morons. None of you are smarter than me. Few of you are even anywhere near as smart. Okay, I mean, most of my friends are not significantly smarter or more ignorant. We know what we know, we do what we do, and we agree on certain common courtesies. This is where it's at. Nobody's significantly smarter. I mean, intelligence rated on the amount. I have a lot of knowledge. Okay, I have a lot of shit stuffed in my head, but that's not what makes me smart. That just means I know a lot. What I do with it is what makes me smart. And all my friends are pretty much like me. We're fucking whacked. People like this think we're insane, but we're doing fine. We're comfortable. We're content with ourselves. We enjoy each other's company. That's smart. This is stupid. Okay? What Eleanor Roosevelt saying that intelligent people talk about ideas, not less so would talk about things, and the lowest thing to be talking about is people, especially disparaging them. This whole idolatry of celebrity cancel culture and all this happy shit is stupid. Go ahead, cancel me. I don't want anything to do with you fuckheads anyway. Let's see if there's anything even worth looking at. There isn't. Is Tommy a felcher? No. Oh, Jesus. Here's the millennial turkey. So these guys all want to go to jail. I'm going to read this. This is hilarious. They think I'm not serious. I'm an educator and entertainer. I'm the content creator. You're stealing it, adulterating it, and making money off of it, defaming me. Somebody's going to prison for this, and every penny that any of you have ever gotten for it is coming back to me. That's the way the law works. And the only thing protecting you from the law is my indigence and law enforcement manpower. It's the only thing. You are not protected by any laws in doing any of this. So here's Jimmy McGill, the millennial turkey's turkey. Max owes me royalties for coining Tudor terminology. Because here's all of these people are admitting to participating in a criminal conspiracy. All the people that are like right here talking shit in this thread are admitting to participating in a criminal conspiracy. And I'm going to be talking to the cops and the U.S. attorney about this tomorrow. That's like first on the agenda is the post office that I haven't been able to get to. So, Max owing royalties for Tudor terminology. I implore you to pay me fairly, since people have been using my terminology since I arrived. Pedophile, dogfucker, ass disaster, shit hovel, dirt gobbler. These are just a few. I hope we can come to an agreement. Thank you. Sincerely, James Morgan McGill, Esquire. And here's Whitey, who just finally got tired of trying to pretend that he's like a good guy. And he really was better at being a good guy. He's kind of fucking boring as a bad guy. Man's right. He uses all those terms first on AMD. And then here's Kevin Hoffman, who's really Thomas Butler, who really is running he's the one that's running the whole scam on me to have something coming through the NMH, where they gaslight dissident artists to get them to do stupid things or get busted or kill themselves. That's what this guy's about. And he's saying Jimmy's a valued associate at top earner. He deserves to be well compensated, Max. And here's this worker X, calls himself a Tommy Tudor. He's claiming psychopedo right now. You could take credit for psychopedo too, if you'd like. I'm happy to share my IP. And here's Chicken Man. I believe I was the first to bring Hubble into our midst. Hey, you tell about the dog shit lasagna man talking about Hubbles. So you'll have to share royalties with me unless you want a corporate judge to handle this. And so here's Whitey. Sorry, Herb, that's a great area. You're correct about the first use in it. Correct Tommy Buddy with AMD. Thanks to Lisa when the Ranters were still trolling her. Painkiller, who's kind of new to this, he's only shown up this July. Can I preemptively trademark Shart Hut and Shark Shack? Also Shardy City, since he lives in a former party store. And here's Herb whining. Not fair. I never was a member there, so have no idea who you lying sack of shit. Yes, you were. Or were you? I don't know. And here's Herb. Yeah, this is what he's good at, because nobody likes him. She panders a lot. Lisa, who would troll such a lovely young lady? Lisa's not lovely or young. So anyway. So let's see what anybody's saying. Oh, we have somebody going to troll me on the phone. Yes. Hello. I think I heard a forbidden word. Are you calling to give me a hard time? Because I'm not going to listen or talk to you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck off, idiot. Now they think I've got something to do with heroin. Or I don't know. That was major zero. I'm fine. Oh shit. Do I have to turn off private numbers? Am I gonna have to prevent private numbers from calling tonight, asshole? Yeah. Hey, bring it, motherfucker. Just shut up. Just shut up. Goodbye. Now I'm gonna have to block private numbers. Oh well, because he's calling from a private number. Usually he calls from the Google number. I'm not even sure how to do that. I think I got to go all the way into my settings. Shit, and I don't even see anything that's obvious. Guys, gonna be persisting. No, I'm not gonna indulge you, fool. And there's no way to. I don't even know how to do this. Who knows how to get in there and do it? Yeah, yeah. It's no. This guy's been calling for years. Fucker calls to. You want to hear what he's got to say? I'll accept one because he's not going to stop until I can figure out how to block it. Who knows how to block calls from unknown number? Okay, Puckwad, you're on the air. Go ahead, talk. Say whatever it is you want to say. I'm not going to say a fucking word to you. Go ahead, say whatever it is you want to say. Shit. Yeah, I can't hear you. You're too stupid. And fuck off. Leave me alone. I mean, really, leave me alone. I hope I didn't just destroy my phone. I dropped it in a glass of water. Under the little dots in the search bar of my contents. Contacts. I might have just crapped my phone. Fuck. Looks like there we go. There it is, settings. I don't see exactly how to block. Do I have to put in like private number in the enable enhanced privacy mode? I don't see how to do it. I don't see how to do it. Maybe that's the settings for the contacts. Oh shit, I answered it by accident. Let's just go to the general phone settings. You can always turn it off. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to turn the phone off for now. Fuck him. Yeah, I don't see how to stop accessibility. No, no, no. I don't see how to turn it off. I don't fucking see it. I haven't deleted anything. I'm just gonna turn it off. Fuck him. I don't need it right now. Fuck him. So, let's see if there's anything I really need to look at on this site. These people are just stupid, mean and stupid people who are spreading lies about me. Oh, here's Lurker. This should be good. Space Jews. Oh, I guess Dave Chappelle got onto the Space Jew. It wasn't my nonsense, you fucking idiot. It's just totally not my nonsense, you dumbass motherfucker. First of all, the ancient astronauts theory has been debunked by people who just decided to dismiss it. And that's their prerogative, but it's also prerogative of other people to decide that, well, hey, this is what really happened, and run with that, which is what I'm doing. I have no idea. I always give the disclaimer that I have no idea whether I'm actually a real channel or if I'm just very imaginative. But I'm a lot funnier than Dave Chappelle because I punch up. Okay, Dave's punching down. So like, I'm Earth native. I know I'm Earth native, and the space Jews are like the planetary management. And the aliens are all subordinate to them. They all are obedient to them because this is their planet. Okay, that's the way it works. And you can think I'm crazy all you like. I don't give a fuck. This is how I'm living my life, is in expectation of my family coming and beaming me aboard if need be with my whole fucking house. Okay, that's how I've been living my life. Because that's the vision that I maintain, is the vision of Zion, the return to Zion. Okay, that's what I'm living for, is the return to Zion, the way the space Jews laid it out, and the way my imagination is telling me it's going to happen. Y'all, you apocalyptic fucking idiots. Well, hey, enjoy. I'm not on that boat. I'm not on that reality track anymore. I never was. I totally broke away from it years ago. And the indigenous people of the world versus the industrialized people of the world have been on a divergent reality track solidly divergent reality track since last solstice, when Saturn and Jupiter squared, humanity split into two consciously. What happens to them? The Zygazun. As long as it's far from me when it happens, I don't care. They brought it on themselves. As long as it's far from me when it happens. I've been pushing people away from me that use the word God and damn in the same sentence for years. 3 strikes, you're out. I don't want to be near you when the end comes. Okay? I'll be too close to whatever the fuck is going to hit you. That's where my head's at. So carry on, fools. I don't care because you're wrong and I'm right. It probably. Have you ever done any LSD? You can't get where I get without doing a bunch of LSD. you got to do LSD to get to the level I found. Okay, I mean you just do. Weed will keep you from like going insane in this world, but if you want to like get past this world and be part of the I'm part of the greater universe, and this planet is like. In the future, this planet, this is a hub. This is like this is a mother world, and when the mother world's true stage of civilization is restored, I'm going to be in Fat City. I'm going to be rewarded for what I've suffered through, for the sake of keeping the truth alive, and so will all of my friends and family. What's YouTube suspicious about you for? I don't play any video games at all. This is enough of a video game. All these people trying to tell other people what bullshit about me. So let's see what else. These guys are just plain stupid and getting more stupid every day. But now Kiwi farms, I'm starting to get some attention from people that even if they're trolling me, they're doing it with respect and saying interesting things. I have no idea, I mean, some of them, most of them probably have really malicious intent. So here's the most recent. So it's repentance. See, these people are just so supercilious. I got on some of these. I don't know. It's just silly. It's silly shit. What's this? That's just silly shit. Let's see what's more recent. This is from last week. Yeah, here's a schmuck. Here's a schmuck. This one calls himself Transient. Okay. This is a man, not a man, who claims to be a qualified marine biologist. That is true. The greatest improv comedian alive. I don't make those sorts of claims. A brilliant fighter with the strength of 12. I don't make those sorts of claims. I'm confident at defending myself. I don't fight. I defend myself, and I'm good at it. A successful businessman who makes hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't claim that. A top-tier journalist. I definitely don't claim that. But my writing is so brilliant that governments suppress it. And they've been doing that for many years, like 40, 50. But you go ahead and think of what you want. See, these people are sexist. Oh, here's Pig Woman. Here's Pig Woman. This should be good for a few laughs. This is how you can psychologically differentiate real women from troons. Real women with shoulders of linebackers and torsos shaped like bricks wouldn't wear skimpy little tank tops pretending they look good. AGPs, that's autogynephiliacs, are insane and autistic like that. Autogynephilia is totally discredited, period. Of course, a raging autogynephiliac like this Tommy J. Washington wouldn't be able to extract the concepts of feminine beauty properly. Let's time out on that. Real psychologists would acknowledge that I am a two-spirit, that I'm an intersex person, and that I'm under no obligation to, live up to your expectations of femininity. I passed real well as a typical, I'm most like your average butch lesbian my age. So, like a true auto schizophrenic that you are, Pig Woman, he believes he can shoehorn feminine clothing onto his hideous old man frame and seduce people like he's a young Bridget Bardot or Marilyn Monroe. That is just fucking ridiculous. And this is part of the sexualization of the transgender identity. It's like the last thing on my mind after what they did to my seat down there is sex. Okay, I dress for comfort. I am behaving the way I behave so that I don't have to suppress feminine behavior that I was bullied about when I was younger. It has nothing to do with sex or seducing anybody. Women don't dress or look like that, old man, but fuck, they don't dress the way I dress. Okay? Also, quit raising your man brows like that. It looks like you're happy to see a 10-inch cock. It doesn't make you look feminine. Well, this sort of irrational raging, citing unsupported science, is not behavior becoming of a PhD. And pray that nobody ever, outs you to me, because I will destroy your life, your husband's life, and your children's life, even from here. Also, the threat display. Men and women have distinct threat displays when agitated or fearful. The tune is very obviously male in threat display. No, I'm very obviously two-spirit. Okay, I'm bitender. They used to say I was rapidly cycling manic depressive. I can go from like real sweet and calm and collected to like I'm gonna rip your fucking face off. That does, because that's me. I'm an individual. I'm a unique individual. I am not a man. I am not a woman. I'm an intersex person. I'm kind of both. And you can either accept that as valid, or you can argue about it, but it's irrational. So I don't want to get worked up. So let's see what people are saying. When are we going to talk about what animals? I am talking about those animals. I just hit on Pig Woman. You can get this hat. Just go Google rainbow tan, and you can get one of these. The hat does have a lot of power. I get a lot of compliments on the hat all the time. I'm a rainbow person. This is me. I've always been rainbow. The rainbow was put in the sky as a sign to Noah of God's promise of salvation. And yeah, I'm non-binary too. So don't give me that fucking binary shit about how I'm supposed to behave as a woman, because I'm not. I'm a trans feminine intersex male. I'd like to find a trans masculine intersex female that's still fertile, because I could get a lot more money out of my family's estate if I had a baby, because they're a special bequest for grandchildren, great grandchildren. But I don't have any, so I don't get that money. But it's okay, because I don't know. Supposedly it splits three ways, and then they gotta give out down to from theirs. I don't know. I don't know if the grandkids. I don't know if the grandkids are getting it off the top, and I'm getting fucked, or I don't know. I don't know. It's not that important. My overhead's paid by the government. I'm able to go out and earn more money easily. Chicken. You haven't been paying attention, dude. The chicken man is Gary Dean Perdue. All right. Also known as Herb 13, Chongo at Kiwi Farms. He's been dogging my ass for 15 years, 12 years. So what do we got? The pig woman. I was just raging at her. That's Mariposa Electrique at Kiwi Farms, is allegedly a PhD something or other. I suspect it's a PhD psychologist. She's supposed to be a real scientist. She's a real fucking rat runner, and she's. I'm telling you, smoking won't do it for you. Watch what video? What video by Null? Did Null make a new video about me that I haven't seen yet? These people are just being foolish. I'm a solidly established hippie artist. I'm first generation rainbow hippie. I have been on, got a track record that they can't. They're just making up shit. It's fan fiction. It's pure fan fiction. It's defamatory, and they're breaking laws. Lots of them. And the only reason that the site is still going, with all the laws they've broken and all the people that have filed complaints about them, what is happening is that the people that they have wronged can't afford a lawyer. And the local law enforcement agencies can't do a fucking thing. And it's way beneath Fred's thresholds. There's not enough financial damage. And there's not enough financial damage or threat to public safety for them to give a fuck. So here I am, fighting it all off. And I'm gonna take these sites down. I'm gonna take both of them down. I kind of told the AP reporters, like, hey, look, if you're gonna, don't ghost me. Let me know if you're gonna follow up or not. Don't be ghosting me. I'm gonna give him a few days. He hasn't contacted me yet that I've seen. And I'll give him a few days to call him, maybe midweek. Tomorrow, I got to go get the police report from STPD. Isabella Loretta Janke. I don't know about it. I'm not following any of this shit. I'm me. I have my life. I have my network. And that's it. These people are looking at me from behind, from one thing. I'm not in that. I'm not part of that crowd. I've tried to participate a little bit, but it's not my reality. Well, I'm not Chris Chan either. I'm pretty ace when it comes down to it. I mean, as far as if something presents itself, yeah, sure. But I'm not thinking about it all the time. That's just totally not where my head's at. Yeah, I'd like to get laid, and I'm constantly begging hugs, but that's just affection. Pig or a turkey with a knife. Yeah, really. We don't need to talk about Chris. That's a fucked up thing, and thanks. I don't know. I'm mean, and I have goals that these people are trying to interfere with fan fiction. It's totally fucking toxic fan fiction, and nothing more. And Radioactive Monkey Man, that was not a folk from another forum. Those are people from Kiwi Farms that joined that forum. That was Sneasel. And I don't know what the fucking Millennial Turkeys guy, his username is there. I have no idea who he is. Weed's legal here, Dr. Danny. They've walked in here. They walked in here and didn't see my tray on the table. And I need to identify myself as transgender female because my voice sounds male. And if you're paying attention, they usually have real. Oh Jesus! Now, holy fuck! Radioactive Monkey Man, you're an idiot. Scanning through the latest live stream, 1/19/40ish, Tom admits at the age of 27 or 28, his sex partner from whom he got lady from was a minor. I didn't have sex with the girl. If you were paying attention, she was going home to her mother and needed to place the dog. Fucking idiot. You can't help yourself, can you? You have to say something stupid, something viciously stupid that's not true about me, don't you? You have to. Why? Why do you hate me so intensely that you have to say these untrue things? It's like, there's a reason why bearing false witness made the top 10. Okay? I don't masturbate to pictures of little girls either. And you really got to stretch for it to call what happened between me and Sabrina Ray. You really got to stretch. I didn't talk about how smart I am, you dumb bitch. I talked about how stupid you are. I don't care. Here's her response. This is like classism and ableism and sexism and just total fucking tool of empire cunt. She's a fuck bag for a grease ball and a baby machine with a job. Telling me about myself. I don't know who this styrofoam fridge is, but you are a pig woman. Once again, Miss Tommy Jane Wasserberg, We've seen your genitals. We've seen more than we care to know about the corpulent mass you call a body. By the way, Tom, nobody is jealous of your face. Young people are disgusted by you. Well, there's a lot of young people that respect me a lot. And you're just a fucking pig woman. You're an angry, unhappy woman projecting the denial of your own self-loathing at me, dear. Carry on, because I win. You will lose in the long run. Guarantee fucking to you. I win when you talk like that. Styrofoam Fridge said, I don't understand how Tom can continue with his lies about being intersex. Yesterday, he told the FBI guy that he's a transgender female. A few weeks before that, he claimed he wasn't female or male, but an androgynous two-spirit. Miss Tommy Jane Wasser, that's how we could tell you're a liar as well. You change your... I saw the same thing, you dumbass motherfucker. I leave intersex out sometimes. You know, because when I say intersex, I have to say I'm a trans feminine intersex male. You know, to keep it proper. So it's just easier to say transgender female, right? Androgynous two-spirit is just another way of saying that. So what you are is just stupid. You're fixated on the only two sexes fallacy. I don't change my identities at all. And you change your identities more times than Belle Delphine changes her underwear. And she's a disgusting whore. Something you'll never be. You're just disgusting and fat. You're just mean and stupid that hate yourself. I'm sorry. You lost. You're my bitch. I own you. Tell me more about myself that is really just a projection of the denial of your own self-loathing. Really, seriously, honey. Get a grip, because you're wrong, I'm right, and you're going to lose in the end. Be happy you're in Spain, because when the shit flies, a lot of people in the United States are going to go to jail. Because it ain't just about me versus you. This is not me versus Kiwi Farms and another message board. This is me on behalf of all of the targeted artists and educators online. This is me standing up for thousands and thousands of Americans who are being intimidated by people like you, who are having their lives destroyed by people like you, who are being driven to suicide by people like you, and who are people like you are inciting to murder people like me. So, fuck you, eat shit and live until you're going to meet your maker, and you're not going to be happy with the way you lived your life, dear. That's just the way it is. You people are, as I was talking about before, to get back to it and calm down, people like her are on a divergent reality path from people like me. Okay? Now, I'm not going to argue with anybody about their reality path anymore. I'm going to welcome people into my reality if they want to come. And keep people like you well away. So, I didn't chart. I'm not a psychopath. Oh, whoa, we've been busy over here. What's happening here? Yeah, there's a lot of people that didn't think the farms need to go. I'm pretty confident that once I'm able to get the attention of a federal prosecutor on this, game's over. I don't know why it's never been addressed before. I know why it's never been addressed. But what I brought to him, and that's what I told you before, is that local law enforcement is without jurisdiction and they're without competence. They don't have forensics, computer forensics people at all. They have no cyber investigators. The feds, and the same thing with the county and the state. They just don't have the manpower. If they have it, they don't have enough to get down that low. You know, they have much more higher priority things with, drug trafficking and bank robberies and stuff like that they have to attend to. They can't, people getting harassed on a message board. All they tell me is, oh, just don't go there. As well, that doesn't help because then they attack me on other places. I go to their own sites to keep, to protect myself and over the rest of the web. Let's see what. Let's. I don't really. My mouth is starting to hurt because I've been talking way too much. I'm probably going to play for a little bit and let you guys talk to each other. Let's see what's the. Okay, reaction. Reactions. These people are just cowards. They react. They don't say anything. Okay, procrastinator has a. Okay, procrastinators saying, it's okay. Just I'll get to you. Let's get back. Let's get back to. Okay, my last comment was to them. This is in attention fuckwits promoting the battle royale in Tucson. This is my thread at them. So let's read this whole thread. This should be good for a few hours here. We'll play you. This is real short. It's a 4-minute thing. I start out by playing nose flute. Well, you guys have seen this. We don't have. This is message for the fools promoting the. Okay, here's Coswald Remdakin. Wouldn't this just be bum fights? Snuggling, no, Human Trash said, be careful, Tommy. That boxing man from AMB looks like he'll fuck you up. Tragic Chan says, I'm going to do it as soon as you file your lawsuits. So never. Wouldn't it just be bum fights? You are so fucking gross. Holy shit. No way. Tommy Chan can take that little pussy for sure. Space Cooler is far more likely your friend Softness shows up with chloroform, rope, and a cleansing knife, sir. And considering you wanted Chris, a man perhaps even more filthy and physically revolting than you, your filth in this situation will deter him. They think you're going to come and rape, murder me, and eat me. Jacob, what do you have to say to that? Yo, where'd you go? Jacob. Everybody's trying to tell me that you're a cannibal of some kind or something. Well, what makes them think that? I see some pretty funky pictures they're trying to show me. And I got a real thing about invoking spirit. I am not putting an indigenous, maybe I'm an indigenous shaman kind of person by birth. And don't bring that shit around me because I know how it works. Totally. I mean, I really don't keep it a joke. Oh, wait. So back to the thread. Long thread. So here's Samet. What are you going to do, nigger Tom? Fart and shit a little, threaten lawsuits, get fucked in your hobo butthole? Actually, mostly I'm going to just put the police on notice of everything that they say and not worry about it because if he does manage to come in my door, they're going to carry him out. That's just the way it is. I'm not going to fight with him. I'm going to kill him in self-defense. All right, actually, I'm going to hope I don't kill him. I'm just going to disable him as quickly as I can. Here's Pig Woman. Slackness will be the real victim once Tudor's asshole bites down his dick like a vice grip. The blood loss from severed penis isn't bad enough to kill him. The festering bacteria inside Tom's anus will cause sepsis. This is someone with a PhD. Here's HIV idea. High beta Boeing. He's definitely not getting the last done to him ever. Fucking in my hobo butthole. It's the reason he copes and seeds here so much. No, I don't like it. Nobody's gonna fuck me in my hobo butthole. I don't like, but I don't do ass fucking. If any AMB fans show up to that battle royal, make sure to film the posted for our entertainment, Tommy. And here's Rembrandt Courage. Tom, why do you claim to even have weapons when your body is the greatest biological weapon today? One shark caught in the right crosswind, one errantly lift arm with no drill in it, one of anything your decaying body, I'm pretty sure you could take anyone down. I'm pretty sure you don't got much sense. And here's Grub, little glowworm. Fucking literal ogre, gremlin troll man. Some kind of horrific bestial monster. Makes one's stomach turn observing it attempt to talk and speak as though it were human or something. Yo, kids, I'm old enough to be your fucking grandmother. And not one of you could, last 5 minutes in one-on-one in a discussion, much less, that's before we even talk about fighting. Verbal bullshit. You can't talk shit to me. and put me down in person. Guarantee it. Okay. Now they're going off on my dirty floor. This is just stupid shit. So let's see what the most recent is, because I don't want to read through that whole thing. Yeah. Okay, there's from today. Here's some today. Well, there's 2 pages of it today. So my last remarks. My last remarks from yesterday. Let's back up. So, procrastinator, who I think is the one that doesn't want to stop with personal insults, but they haven't been so bad that I already blocked him. I said something to him instead of blocking him because they weren't so bad. He was saying things that were reasonably rational or worth responding to. You know, Tommy, if you hadn't made yourself such a fucking nuisance calling the FBI and local cops constantly crying about mean people on the internet, maybe they'd be more inclined to listen to you. Look, they're just fucking with you. They're not actually going to do shit. No, that isn't what it's about. They don't fuck with people. They don't do shit for a different reason. Not because they're fucking with you. No one's going to catch a charge where you're saying, don't bet on that. Unless there are some irate parents or pet owners looking for you. See, now that's stupid. That's the kind of shit that you need to lose. Because that's directly defamatory. I'm an artist and educator. Parents and pet owners are my audience, and you're trying to hurt my audience. So save that. If you really want to be friendly with me, as funny as it would be to see you eat shit, I think you'll be okay. Police departments don't operate the same way you broken-brained, underworked, and overpaid, self-loathing, deviant dorks operate. They're not fucking with me, and there isn't shit they can do about anything not in their jurisdiction. But if you think they're going to let that infant man walk in here when we know he's coming, you're really stupid. If you think the cops won't fuck up CDG's world if he does something stupid enough, you're not real bright about that either. And then Dr. Danny said some shit that I didn't, your lack of self-awareness is showing dunce, Danny. The joke is this pack of sadomasochistic voyeurs you're a member of with severe delusions of intellect and the moral correctness of the crusades against queer content creators. So here comes procrastinators. No, you idiot. I mean the people trolling you with the Battle Royale package. We are just fucking with you. I didn't mean the cops. I'm saying relax. No one's going to turn up in your house and beat your ass. Calm the fuck down. Well, see, that's the problem is that I'm a street artist. And with Cammy Dick Girl running her mouth the way she's running her mouth, or actually it is running its mouth the way it is running its mouth, I run a risk of somebody walking up to me and taking the law in their hands. And my response to him was, I know that. I stay pretty relaxed. I'm real good at pulling fools into thinking I'm ass-blasted, sharding mad. The boys are both criminally insane and need to be brought to justice before somebody dies because of them. Most likely one of them. Unless the world gets lucky and they're the ones to die. If you wish to communicate with me rationally, it's best to lose the personal insults. And then someone's giving me some shit about my avatar. And it's like, nah, you don't like that one? I'll make another one. And here's mediocre milk. This is a real loser. What are you fucking? This is a picture of you fucking this is one of the other people that you're like observing. Hey, fucking idiots. This is like way on the spectrum. This is one of the angry, autistic asshole adult army. You claim to not spend that much time on this site, and yet every time I've logged in over the past week, you've had me post. Well, that takes about 3 minutes. Oh, here it is. You think I'm a lonely old pervert with no friends who never leaves this shit up. Screaming at clouds all day and nothing else on the internet. And here's his blue arm devil who's really a douchebag like that. Well, aren't you? And here's my friends. Like who? Well, people that I'm not going to expose to idiots like you, that's for sure. I'm sorry. But you can go ahead and think whatever you want about my life. You ain't going to see into it that far. Just not going to happen. So here's this Jesus H. Christ clown. Thomas time to spend on here. He knows he has literally never cleaned his floor, especially the part leading to the bathroom. She had it literally caked to the floor. You're out of your mind. The health department needs to stop at Tom's place so they can declare where he lives as not human life, which means old Tom can still live there since some people don't, but they can put up a big sign, the proposal not to enter. This guy's got a real problem. Do you fucking live in a motel room or something? Here's an idiot. Calm down, Tom. We know you're more than the sum of your pedophilia, loneliness, and rage. There's also that dog molesting stuff. You're cheating on the floor, yourself on the floor. Constant drug abuse, constant cop calling. What fucking constant drug abuse? I smoke weed and I smoke pot. I smoke weed and I smoke cigarettes. That's it. And eating out of dumpsters. I mean, you just see people like stigmatizing eating out of dumpsters. Think about where that's from. Yeah, what's that about? Why is that stigma? Why is that so to stigmatize? Hey, no, you're not selling me short. You're amplifying things that are not true. I'm no pedophile. I'm not lonely, and I really don't rage for more than about 10 seconds at a time. It's just not true. I don't molest dogs. I don't sit on myself on the floor. I definitely don't constantly abuse drugs. I don't constantly call cops. And somebody please tell me what is so morally and ethically wrong with eating out with recovering food from the dumpster. Because not only do I eat it, but I redistribute it too. The roaches don't exist in here. The fleas are going to be gone as soon as possible, and I didn't bring them. See, here's anonymous lure. I'm a recognized artist. Prove it. Why do I need to prove it? You just don't know where to look. The evidence is there. So here's Tragic Chance bullshit. Hubris. You guys know that hubris. Tragic Chance. You're one of them hubris guys. You're a swinging dick. That's all you are. Swinging dick. You're a swinging dick. I don't claim to be a martial arts expert. I'm just telling you, if you come at me, you're going to get hurt. I'm not going to fight with anybody. Come at me, you're going to fucking get hurt. Period. I grew up in the ghetto. I'm 67 years old. You see scars on my face? And with the mouth I got, this guy wants to come beat my ass because of all the shit I talk. I've been talking this kind of shit since I was a little kid, dumbass motherfuckers. Okay? And usually I talk real slow to make sure I'm understood. But now, I'm a little disturbed about just, here. Tom is a gullible fool. That's long and short of it. He's an incredibly lonely man who could do almost anything to have someone to talk to. I got people talking to me all day long. Dumbass. I do like how Ride took Tom for a ride. Yeah, well, Ride's going to end up taking a ride if you don't, I'm going to have a little talk with him. Anyway. No, this is stupid. These are just stupid children that got the totally wrong idea about me and reality in general. And they're simply not going to. No, I have no shame for what you're trying to shame me for, that's for sure. I'm ashamed of two things in my life, and three things. I was a thief when I was young. I'm ashamed for having fictionalized the story between me and Sabrina and not changing the names. And I'm ashamed of myself for not being more patient with my family. Anything that you're trying to shame me for, fuck you. Goodbye. And he's obviously, Jesus H. Christ circled a typo. And that I can't correct. There's no way I can correct this once it's posted because they got my editing up. But it's obviously typo. No, bum fights are mutual combat. I have consented to any of this. Where I have not consented to any of this. I dropped it. So what? Fuck you. You're an insane child. You're just an insane child. You're all insane children. You're not going to get to see anything. And I wasn't feared by anybody. I was respected for being competent. Okay. And I'm still respected for being competent. And no matter how hard you try, you're not going to undermine my reputation with people who matter. The only thing I'm concerned about is that you're going to undermine my reputation with somebody stupid enough to attack me, shoot at me from a distance or something. That's what I'm worried about. Okay, so we're back to you, Jacob. Yeah, I'd retire from that, Jacob. I don't know who's the cult you've been practicing, but I've been studying all of it all my life, and I know better than to be fucking around with ceremony. Yeah, and projecting bad mojo is not a good thing to do either. You should always be praying. You know the prayer by the you want to your prayers about mojo. You know, it's like you want to be from your crown out. You know, we're we're individual little godlings in this giant universe, this giant multiverse. Okay, but our flesh is mortal. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Now I'll be glad to try. I want you to go when I have at Facebook. I have a. It's getting a little chilly in here. Hang on. At Facebook, I have a page called Free Books Big Brother Doesn't Want Us to Read. And there's a book called Initiation that you should read. It's by a woman named Elizabeth Haik, who was in this incarnation a yoga teacher in Switzerland. And the book is about her transit from her first life as an Egyptian princess who had fallen from grace by mating with somebody improperly. And a lot of insight into telepathy, into just the way the universe is put together, into what went down back then in that book. But we need to perfect ourselves as best we can. We need to make ourselves into the best best version of us we possibly can. And this is a totally individual, unique. Don't be like just latching on to things because it's cool and social. You know what makes you feel at peace and content with yourself is where don't with yourself. If you're dealing with yourself. So all these other things around you are just reflections, other bits happening. And then it's yourself you want to be focused on. And for myself, I found my niches. I found what makes me happy and content and attracts the kind of people I want to be with to me. So that'll do it. Yeah, if you're gonna rant, I got. I've uploaded. I've tripped in front of the camera. Gone totally fucking tripping in front of the camera. But I'm not. There's like I said. I recognize that I'm just another human. I have a lot of. I'm an exceptional human, but I'm not that exceptional that I need to lord it over anybody because I'm looking for my peers. I'm looking for people that are just as exceptional as me, and I've successfully connected to a lot of them. Okay, that's the one thing I'm so blessed. I don't get anywhere near enough quality time out of my friends. Never have, and I really don't expect to. because I'm an educator and entertainer. I don't really expect people to want to get involved in my life. But it's good as long as I get enough hugs. We cool. We cool. Because I like myself. They hurt me when I was a baby, and I could be angry about it all my life. But I've adapted. I cope with it, and I've built a life for myself that I enjoy, and people enjoy participating in it, and that's all that really matters. All that really matters. I don't care about the money. I care about the time, the quality, the content of my experience, not the money that I get from it. Gosh, I'm getting deep tonight, huh? Look how it cheers. Probably should play a little bit because, like I said, I can't talk much if my jaw starts hurting too much. I hope that the fleas are going to be down tonight. I think I only have enough. A lot of dark people have tried to get to me, pretending to be light warriors over the years, boy, and they've gotten real close. And they've hurt me pretty badly materially. But because I was a thief, it's like easy for me to let those things go. It's like, okay, that's me paying back the karma from my childhood thievery. So it's cool. It's like, okay, that's some karma I've done away with. There was something. Who did I say it to, though? Oh, it was Daryl. This is interesting. This is my friend in Syracuse. We had a conversation last year. And I don't remember what it was that he said that got me to say this back to him. He probably posted something. Yeah, he did. Daryl's a bit of a poet, and he had written something, and I sent him something in private. The living dead have been walking around for thousands of years. I'm told that the sun will come up on a new year to a world back in the control of the heavenly host. Well, it didn't. At least physically, they didn't make their appearance. And it sounds complicated. I can dig that, though, keeping an eye out for the heavenly host. Something is coming, and it ain't going to be wimpy. Feeling a huge buildup of energy for months now. True story. Need to stay focused. I think the ships are landing now and not caring who sees. It's not ready yet. They're there. They're out there. We need to show ourselves to be worthy of them lifting the quarantine. So for years, my instructions have been to tune out the people possessed by spirits from the dark side as best I can and just live my life as if the world change had already happened. The last clear transmission I received was clean up your act. We're on our way. For all I know, they'll pull some hocus pocus shit, fix everything, and we'll never know they were here. Can you feel them? How do you hear them? I've been using everything I know to reach out and never get a reply, but I know they're there. Like I know turning a doorknob will open a door. The key words, and this is real. This is something that's been with me all my life. And I've had a lot of teaching from others about this. The key words for clear reception of telepathic input are grounding, centering, and focus. You need to be well grounded, you need to be well centered, and you need to have your mind totally clear of everything except what it's about to receive. You don't want to be thinking about anything. You want to be empty-headed. Are you familiar with the sensation of goose flesh the Christians call indwelling of the Holy Spirit? When it rises through your feet, that's the goddess spirit talking. And when it flows from your heart, that's the Father. Clear your mind and ask yes or no answers. And don't argue with the response. Your ancestors, generations not yet born, and people you knew in this life will tell you things in all sorts of ways with a vague impression of the person in your mind. What you need to be cautious is of the other side trying to give you self-destructive advice. When you're being tormented by demons, just banish them. Refuse to accept the thought and it will stop. And that's where it's at for me with these kiwi farmers, is that the Jews call it listening to the Eitzah Hara of the Sitra Achra, or the evil inclinations of the other side. And to speak it out loud is called Lashon Hara. And we're manifesting our own realities as we speak. You know, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and yada, 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 and God made the earth. And then us. And God still creates. God continues to create through us. And that's where it's at. And I think I'm going to wrap it soon. Well, that's what books? Oh boy, I I don't know. Anyway, it's been an hour and a half, and my face is hurting, and I haven't had much to eat today. So I'm going to thank you guys for coming, and see you next time. Happy day. Bye bye.